Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we get started with today's review, just want to remind everyone, if you're enjoying these reviews, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. And for those of you that have subscribed, thank you very much. It is very appreciated. So, moving on with today's review, we're taking a look at the brand new Safari LTD 2019 Pteranodon. And I have to say right off the bat, this Pteranodon is fantastic. I got this, the Allosaurus and the Stegosaurus in last week, and when I opened my box up from Safari, this guy immediately caught my attention. I honestly think this is my favorite out of their 2019 lineup. It was a fantastic lineup, but right now, I think this was my favorite. As always, you can order your models directly from Safari Ltd. This guy retails for $9.99, which is a fantastic price for the quality of this model. And as of right now, they are running 20% off with a coupon code on their website, good towards any of their prehistoric model, which is a great deal if you haven't picked up any of the new 2019 or any of their older models. So I'll leave a link in the description to their website and the coupon code. And let's get out the tape measure and get some measurements on this guy. So from the tip of the beak to the tail, he's just about 4 inches long, and just a hair over 4 inches, and just under 4 inches to the top of the crest. So with those measurements, that would put him in roughly the 125 scale range. And judging by the head crest, the species would be Pteranodon longiceps, and this is a male. Males had a longer, larger crest. I think it would be really cool down the road if Safari gave us a smaller, shorter crest female to accompany this figure. So let's pull this guy in closer and take a look at all that nice detail. Start with the head. The beak starts nice maroon color, goes into a nice orange, and the crest is beautifully painted. Goes from orange to white with that black marking. So starting right around the nostril, the whole body is covered in a nice layer of pycnofibers, which looks absolutely fantastic. Even the underneath is covered. Like if you compare the Papo Pteranodon, only the top of the body is covered with the fibers, not the underneath. Here's a nice yellow eye, nice black pupil in there, a nice white coloring for underneath the throat that stops right at the chest. Nice black coloring for the head that gradually goes to like a mix of black and brown for the rest of the body. See nice folds in this folded wing, in the wings of this guy. I like my pterosaur figures in this stand-in pose. I don't like them with their wingspan. I said it in my Quetzalcoatlus video. They just look better displayed like this. Just ones with the wings out, they just look too flat. So for the most part, when I pick up pterosaurs, I like them in this pose. Nice claw detail. The feet. Got their little tail. I absolutely love this Pteranodon. This is definitely the best Pteranodon I think on the market right now. And it will probably stay that way for a while. So great job, Safari. Great job, Doug Watson. It's absolutely very lifelike. The paint is perfect on this. I have no chip in, no sloppy paint application. This is just absolutely a perfect figure in my opinion. I mean, I just love the profile of this head sculpt on it. Absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take out some other pterosaur figures and compare this guy to it, along with some of the other 2019 Safari dinosaurs. Alright, first up for comparison is the old Papo Pteranodon. And like I said earlier, I don't like my pterosaurs in this position because they look like crap when you display them unless like you hang them from the ceiling or have some kind of stand, which I'm too lazy to do. Obviously this Pteranodon is far superior to this one. This is based off the Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodon. It's got teeth. You know, typical movie monster. And next is the Papo Pteranodon, which looks really, really nice next to this guy. And next up is the Papo Pteranodon. Obviously, this is way too big to scale with this Quetzalcoatlus. This thing would have been absolutely massive compared to Pteranodon. And like I said earlier, you know, this one has the fibers on its back, but not underneath, like this model. And let's get some of the Safari 2019s out here. Here is the fantastic Stegosaurus. I said in the review of this guy that mine came a little bit chipped. I actually fixed him up the other night. He had like a chip over his eye, painted it in, fixed up the couple of paint scuffs on here. I think he came out pretty good. And next up is the Safari Allosaurus. Another fantastic figure. And last is the 2019 Carnotaurus. So my final thoughts on this figure. Absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's perfect. If I actually did a rating system on my reviews, I would give it a 10 out of 10. And maybe that's something I'll incorporate later. I'm not a fan of ratings because it's all objective and opinion based. But yeah, I think this Pteranodon is beautiful. Love the paint on it, love the sculpt. I love everything about it. There's not one thing wrong in my eyes with this figure. So I highly, highly recommend you pick this up from Safari. You will not be disappointed. Pretty much the whole 2019 lineup has been fantastic. I'm really enjoying all these figures right now. I'll be getting to reviews to most of the line eventually. I got some other reviews I'm finishing up right now. So that'll do it for the review, guys. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.